I'm feeling like shit today. And I'm here to be real and transparent and to use this as an opportunity to show you what I do when I feel like shit with astrology. How to look at the current transits with your natal chart to see the reflective experience of as above, so below, to help you understand that this too shall pass, and to help you understand the value and looking into your chart and looking into astrology and learning more about your chart, to use it as a guide for you every step of the way along your journey here in life. So come, I want to show you this for a second. All right, so here is my birth chart with the current transits. My birth chart is this inner wheel, and the current transits is the outer wheel. There are two aspects that I want to show you. One is an opposition and one is a square in relation to the reflective experience that I'm experiencing that is shown in my chart. This really does just show us, it gives us faith and trust in the process, understanding that because the transits are constantly moving, that it really does pass. This too shall pass. And so whatever it is that you're going through, this outer wheel of the current transits is proof of impermanence and that things are forever changing, and that you can breathe a little bit. You know what I mean? I want to first show you the moon, because the moon is the first thing that I go to every time I come to my chart. The moon is our moon here on Earth, and the moon is what manifests. The moon will also highlight to you where you're at in your healing journey. And so when the moon is passing over personal planets within your natal chart, you want to really tune in to how you're feeling, and you're going to feel it. You're going to know, because the moon is going to make sure that it, highlights the unconscious that needs to heal as it passes through your personal planets. And so it's really a great indicator to know where you're at. Currently, the moon is at 8 degrees Virgo. We are on Mercury in my healing series. So this is perfect because Mercury rules Virgo, and the moon is in Virgo as we speak, in a conjunction with my natal moon at 6 degrees. It's actually just separating. And this is wonderful. I love when the moon passes over my personal planets now. Of course, I've been through incredible amounts of healing, so this is a lot more easier for me now. But I remember when the moon would pass over here, and I would feel literally, every time it passed through Venus or through Mercury or the moon or the sun or Mars or my Jupiter and Saturn, it's like, okay, yeah, there's shit that needs to be worked on still. So this is a great gauge for your healing journey. Now, back to my reflective experience of what I'm going through. If we look at my Mars is here in my first house at 0 degrees Libra. And your first house is about you physically. And what I've been feeling the past week, and I currently still am now, is this slowed down, restrained, constricted energy within my physical body. I feel slowed down. And I don't like it because I am Mars. Mars is in my first house. I am fast moving. And I need to go. I need to be doing something. And I feel like I just need to halt. Why? It's because if you look at Mars at 0 degrees, it's in an exact opposition with Saturn. Saturn is the planet of containment, restraint, restriction, delays, slow down. And so Saturn here in Aries, which is also Mars ruled, is really affecting me and how I'm feeling. So when I started to feel this a week ago, I was like, yo, what is going on with me? Why do I feel like this? And then when I looked to my chart, lo and behold, I see Saturn. So again, it was just like, okay, maybe I do really need to slow down, right? Because our ego can second guess what we're going through in the moment. Our ego can have us thinking this is going to last forever. And so when we come to astrology and we can see what's going on above that's affecting us below, we can finally have faith. I just want to highlight Saturn and Neptune in Aries for a second, because Saturn and Neptune are about to make some serious changes for us on a collective level and an individual level as they're spending their time in Aries. Now, currently they are in Aries. They're going to retrograde back into Pisces for a little while, and then they're going to come back and spend the duration of their time here. Saturn is going to spend 3 years in Aries. Neptune is going to spend 13 years in Aries. What part of your chart, what house does Aries fall into in your chart? That will tell you the house topics in what's going to be shifting and changing for you over the next 3 to 13 years, because there is major changes on a collective level with Neptune and Saturn, and there are major changes on an individual level being in the sign of Aries. Something new is about to be created that needs containment, a container for its success, and it needs the creative process of Neptune, but in a controlled container, so it's not too out of control as Aries takes action and moves forward. So look to the Aries part of your chart. This video has taken me a very long time to record because I've been a little frustrated with my Mercury and my Mars. My Mercury is in my 12th house in a conjunction with my Mars in my first house. So this is where my spiritual content comes through really fast and furious sometimes in my first house, my mouth. But it is squaring Jupiter right now in Gemini. Jupiter is at 28 degrees Gemini. It's in its last final stages as it moves into Cancer, where it's going to be a lot more comfortable. Jupiter's not so comfortable in Gemini, and I know that because I have Jupiter in Gemini in my natal chart at 0 degrees Gemini, and it feels funky. But right now I'm feeling even more funky with this square business going on here. So I am looking forward to Jupiter moving into Cancer and kind of getting off the doorstep of my Mars and Mercury here. But this is the reflective experience. So I hope that you take some time to look to your chart, see your transits, see what's going on. And I hope it gives you a little bit more faith in the process that you're going through on your day-to-day basis. Until next time.